brain fever sweeps through Parliament. Can anyone explain the fevered workings of our politicians' minds? They have just voted on the Prime Minister's deal with Europe, during which they soundly threw it out because they were terribly worried that the Irish backstop issue could be used to forever tie our hands behind our back, as there was no option to end it except when Europe decide they have run everything they want from us, our fisheries, Gibraltar and Ireland, to name just a few, as such leaving us in limbo, tied to their rules with no say in them. A permanent slave, vassal state, should Europe wish it so. Bad news. So in a historic governmental defeat, they rightly refused to go along with her deal. It is at this point that the absolute insanity of our MPs becomes truly evident. If they are so worried that we would be left powerless at the whims of the EU bureaucracy, why are they suddenly looking to change our own parliamentary rules to make a no-deal Brexit impossible? This will completely tie our hands behind our backs, blindfold and gag us as a nation, far worse than the Irish backstop ever could, and we will have voluntarily done it to ourselves. Trust ourselves up as a sacrificial lamb to Europe. Then we can no longer exit without a deal. We are tied to the European Court of Justice until, or even if we can leave. We have no say until that happens. We can't just go and we can't just re-enter Europe. Though they say it's an option, they have not stated what penalties we'll incur should we try to re-enter by rescinding Article 50, because they can demand whatever they like, change the rules to suit themselves, and we can do nothing. We won't be able to get back in without their say-so, and we won't be able to leave without them agreeing a deal, stuck between the devil and the deep blue sea. We will have trussed ourselves up and be holding our own knife to our own jugular, helpless. Our own MPs will have crucified us. Europe can sit on their hands and we will become powerless, no more than a chattel, a satellite nation with no power. We wanted sovereignty, and our own MPs, supposedly bright and intelligent, have been so busy trying to get their own way, like a bunch of squalling, arguing, spoiled children, they will have cast away everything we had and everything we could aspire to in order to satisfy their own vanities. They must be very wealthy, or have huge financial interests in Europe to treacherously sell the whole country down the river for now and for any conceivable future. Without the right to walk away with no deal, we will never be able to command any sort of deal, or once more gain control of our own borders and laws. Once the opportunity is thrown away, we will never again be able to become a sovereign nation. Yet, as a sovereign nation, no matter how much it hurts at first, we can once again decide our direction and be proud of our achievements and make our own decisions, good or bad. Take away the possibility of a no-deal Brexit and you take away the idea of us continuing to be Great Britain. We may well become that vassal state. I could be wrong, who knows, but that's how I perceive it. That's what it seems to me, and I can't see any reason why it isn't that way.